Hello students. So in our protecting devices, the last component is the molded case circuit breaker. Molded case circuit breaker. That's why it is MCCB. It is advanced version of the MCB. MCB means miniature circuit breaker. We have a miniature circuit breaker is there, but by remodeling the miniature circuit breaker, the design will become molded case circuit breaker. It is available 32 amps to 16 amperes with voltage range of 230 volts to 1 kV. So this range is high, that is 230 to 1 kV voltage, and if you look at the current here, 32 amperes to 600 amperes. But if you observe the miniature circuit breaker consisting of the only 0.5 amps to 160 amps only. That's why it is advanced version. Next point, it is best replacement of an air circuit breaker in terms of cost as well as better function. We have a air circuit breaker is there, but in our syllabus we don't have this. But here air circuit breaker is also circuit breaker which the insulation medium is the air, but compared with the air circuit breaker, it is the best component. In terms of cost, the cost of the MCCB is less compared with the air circuit breaker. Also, you can adjust the current setting as well as the time setting in the molded case circuit breaker. That means current setting means we can change the current setting also. For example, a circuit breaker. So for particular area we have this MCCB rating is, for example, we are using for particular area, particular panel, for example 1200 amps is the fault current. This is the current setting, and for example 0.1 second is the time setting. If you are using this same MCCB with different magnitudes for different particular area, for example we can increase 1400 amperes as current setting, and we can decrease this 0.05 second time setting. So this option, this current setting as well as time setting option, it doesn't have in any protecting device. This is the advantage of the molded case circuit breaker. That's why this molded case circuit breaker is very much useful in case of high rating of industrial as well as domestic purpose protecting area. Next. So this is the general construction of the molded case circuit breaker. Look at here. So it is same as the air circuit breaker, but the construction is somewhat complicated because it has the more number of features. So in order to get that features, it consisting of the more number of components. Generally, this is the arc chute. What is the application of the arc chute? Arc chute is useful to decrease the arc or extinguish the arc when the circuit breaker operation is performed. Whenever switch off, the automatically arc will comes. That arc will be removed in this area. Moving contact. This is the moving contact. So this will move the breaker contacts. If you don't want the supply, automatically it will be operate. Yes. And third, operating mechanism. In this area, the complete operating mechanism will be done. Handle knob. Look at this handle knob. Whenever the load current or fault current comes into the circuit, that time the knob automatically off. The operation will be, already we discussed this operation in the miniature circuit breaker. Next, manual trip button. So we have another button is there. Look at here, this is the manual trip button. Here one button is there, this is the manual trip button. But this manual trip button is not available in the miniature circuit breaker. This is the different feature useful. So manual trip button also available. Manually we can on or off this circuit breaker. Next, overload trip. Overload trip is done by this solenoid. So here is the solenoid is there. Here the solenoid. Whenever the overload is entering into the our network, the solenoid operates, and due to that solenoid, then the circuit breaker will be tripped. Next, terminal contact. Terminal connector means here the complete system, the system will be enter here, the complete system here, ending it here. This is the terminal connector. Fourth, base cover or BMC material. So it consisting of the some base cover, black cover is there. This is the BMC material, right? So this is about the different parts involved in the molded case circuit breaker. Molded case circuit breaker has extra feature compared with the manual trip button, and somewhat extra insulation is added. The reason is it deals with the high rating. So generally, for any circuit breaker, if you look at this diagram, you will understand. For normal condition, generally the load current is entering, we have a bimetallic strip is there, the load entering from this bimetallic strip, and this is enter into the line. Understand? No, always power is supply from line to load. First the current is entering from this line point, and this is travel to the bimetallic strip and entering into the load in the normal condition. If overload condition, for example, if overload is added, then what happen? Look at it. Whenever the overload is there, the bimetallic strip will become, the length will be increases, it will be bent. Whenever it bends, it touch this trip mechanism. This is the trip mechanism. Touch the trip mechanism. Whenever touch it, it will be, the contact will be open here. This is the large. This large contact will be open. Whenever this large contact will be open, automatically this contact is also open. This contact is also open. Whenever these two contacts is open, look at here. The power is entering from here, and this will be open. There is no path. Here is the path. This path will be flows to the load. But look at here, there is a gap is there. There is no path for the current flow. Automatically, the load will be insulated. This is actual trip mechanism is occurred in our any breaker. It may be miniature circuit breaker, or it may be the molded case circuit breaker. Understand? Yes. So this is about the molded case circuit breaker. Okay. Thank you. Hello students. In this class, we will discuss about the wires and cables. So generally, in our daily life, we will hear the word wire as well as cable. So what is the difference between this wire and cable means? A simple thing, wire is a single core, a single conductor. Single conductor or single core. But cable is group of conductors. Look at here. This is the cable. It consisting of these group of conductors. Cable may be single core or 3 core or 4 core, depends on the application. But wire has only one conductor. This is used for only one conductor. That is the only thing. So generally in our electrical system, these cables, wires and cables are very much applicable. Without wires and cable, there is no possibility of the supplying the power from one place to another place. That's why these are very important. We have to learn this. In this, for internal wiring of any building and wires, cables may be categorized following groups. Generally, depends on the application, we have number of cables and number of wires. So much of cables and so much of wires. So, but depends on the application, we can divide these cables and wires. First point in this, conductor used. So depends on the conductors. So we have generally in our electrical supply, up to now we know that you know that we are using the conductors. One is copper, another one is the aluminum. Copper and aluminum. So look at here. two classes known as copper conductor cables and aluminum conductor cables. So copper is one thing, aluminum is the one thing. So copper, how can you understand which one is copper and which one is aluminum? Copper conductor is generally, you know, the copper conductor, that copper conductor in which color? Generally it is in reddish color, normal reddish color. Aluminum is like a silver color, right? So by observing this you will get this, right? Wherever the reddish color is there, automatically that is the copper conductor, and wherever aluminum is there, that is the aluminum conductor. Wherever the silver color is there, that is the aluminum conductor. It is category depends on the conductor used. Next, number of cores uses. Number of cores. Core means the simple thing here, the core means which is used to main conductor, which is used as the main conductor. That means already we observed here, a wire is there, this is the wire, a single wire is there, this is the single core. And we already discussed in case of cables, some consisting of the three wires. This is the one wire, and this is the two wire, and this is the, depends on, this is two core. If the cores increases, that may be increases. Why it is called as core? So generally wire consisting of like this, one wire is there, inside a core is there, and this is the, right? So here the most important thing is, this is the conductor, from this only current will travel, but this is the insulation, this part is, this complete part is insulation. What is the requirement of insulation? To avoid the current leakage. This insulation will avoid the current leakage. Without having insulation around the conductor, what happen? The current, if we touch that, the current will be entering into our body and we will get the shock. To avoid current leakage, insulation which insulates, which avoids current leakage. That's why that is important. So here number of cores uses, it may be divided into different classes known as single core cable, it consisting only one conductor, and twin core cables, it consisting of the two conductors. Three core cables, three conductors are used. Fourth, two core with ECC. Earth continuity conductor cables. Earth continuity conductor cables means, generally in our daily life we are calling that word is earthing. Earthing means, so for example, we have equipment or one motor is there, that motor, so sometimes a phase will come here and neutral supply will be come here, and due to some internal problems, whenever the phase wire touch this core, automatically it gets current flowing through this core. So in order to avoid this, we are giving a connection to the ground. This is called earthing. Whenever current is entering into here, it will be goes into the ground. So we already discussed this earth leakage circuit breakers, right? So in the earthing we will discuss deep about this. So that's here the thing is, that's why the thing is, this is two core with earth continuity conductor cables also is one of the part. Understand? So number of core uses, single, twin, 3, 2, like that. Third point, voltage grading. Voltage grading means particular wires and cables have the capability of particular voltage. So depends on the maintenance of that voltage, we are dividing this. So according to the voltage grading of the cables may be divided into two classes. Voltage grading means voltage capacity. Here some wires consisting of the 220 voltage grading means 220 volts of grading means the wire, the particular cable have the capability to maintain the 220 volts. If it is increased the more than 220 volts, the insulation will fail. If it is increased more than 220 volts, what happen? Insulation will fail. Then what happen? Leakage will be getting. Leakage of the cable is possible. So depends on that. Divided. First is 250 440 volt cable. 250 means for the single phase, 440 volts for the three phase cables. Second, 650 and 1100 volt cables. 650 1100 is also one of the voltage rating of the cables. Understand? Third point is voltage grading, that is 250 440 650 1000 volts. Fourth, type of insulation used. This is very important. Any cable or any wire, insulation is the most important thing. Why? If it doesn't have the insulation, then what happen? Leakage will be important. That's why insulation of the cables are very important. That's why this category is very important, right? So according to the type of the insulation of the cables are following types. One is vulcanized Indian rubber insulated cables. That means we are using insulation as the vulcanized Indian rubber. Second, tough rubber sheathed, TRS. TRS is not a political party. This is tough rubber sheathed, right? Or cap tire sheathed. Both are same. Tough rubber sheath, one of the material to use for the insulation. Cap tire sheath also used for the insulation. Third, lead sheathed cables. So lead is used for manufacturing the cables. Fourth, polyvinyl chloride cables. Polyvinyl chloride is one of the material. Fifth, weatherproof cables. Sixth, flexible cords and cables. Seventh, XLPE cables. Seventh, Yaith multi-strand cable. This is the Yaith. This is the Yaith, not seventh. This is the Yaith. Okay, multi-strand cables. This category is important. We are discussing this category. These are remaining all the normal categories. This category is important because insulation will only main important thing for the designing the any wire or cable, right? So one by one we will discuss these insulated cables. In that, the first is vulcanized Indian rubber, VIR insulated. First, what is vulcanized means? Vulcanized means the thing is the heating of the Indian rubber. It will get more properties. Indian rubber means our rubber will be heated and heating with particular temperature and adding some chemicals, then it is become the more insulated element, right? So here VIR cables are available in 240 to 415 volts. Generally 240 is for single phase, 415 volts for three phase. So this has rating 240 for single phase, 415 for three phase, and 650 and 1100 is for supplying the in distribution format grades. VIR cables consisting of the either tinned copper conductor covered with the layer of VIR insulation. So generally tinned copper conductor, the conductor is used as the tinned copper. And look at here, if you observe here, this is in red in color. So that's why it is the tinned copper. For single core, this is also the reddish color. That's why this is the tinned copper we are using. But copper is very costly. Practically it is not using, but firstly it is invented. That's why we are discussing the first row, right? So in this is the this black color, this is the copper, this black color is the VAR insulation. VAR insulation, this is also right. Over the rubber insulation, cotton tape sheathed covering is provided with moisture resistance compound, bitumen wax or some other insulating material for making the cable moisture proof. So on the rubber insulation we are providing another, that is cotton tape sheathed is provided to avoid the moisture. Moisture is giving the property of conducting. So that's why in order to avoid this, cotton tape sheath is using. So this is about the vulcanized Indian rubber. The next category of the cables are tough rubber sheathed or cap tire sheathed cables. These cables are available same rating, that is 250 440 volts and 650 1100 volts grades used in CTS and TRS firing. See, TRS cable is nothing but a VAR conductor with an outer protecting cover with tough rubber. So it is nothing but same. It is same as VAR, but a particular difference is there. The difference is VAR conductor with an outer protective cover. It consisting of the outer protective cover, but in the VAR there is no outer protecting cover. Understand? Right. With tough rubber we have another cover which provides the additional insulation and protection against the wear and tear. By using this we will get to avoid the wearing and tearing. These cables are waterproof, hence can be used for the wet conditions. So these are waterproof, that's why it will be used in the wet condition, but these are not waterproof. The core are insulated from each other and covered with a common sheathing. So cores are again we are common sheathing. Sheathing means also insulation, a particular insulation. These cables are cheaper in cost and lighter in weight than lead alloy sheathed cables. These TRS are cheaper in cost and lighter in weight. There is very good advantage compared with the lead alloy sheathed cables. We are not discussing about this. In the next topic we will discuss about the lead alloy sheathed cables. Have the alloy sheathed cables and have the properties similar to those lead alloy sheathed cables. So comparing the properties are same of the lead sheathed cables, but cheaper in cost and lighter in weight, right? Thus provide the cheaper substitute the lead sheathed cables. So compare with the lead sheathed cables, these are very much useful, very much useful. So always TRS cables are very good advantages compared with the lead sheathed cables. Understand? A difference between the VAR cable and TRS cables are extra protecting rubber is there. Protecting rubber for them. That is only thing. And compared with the lead sheathed cables, these are very much useful. Next. So these cables are available as single core, circular twin core, circular 3 core, flat 3 core, twin or 3 core with an earth continuity conductor. So these number of cores are available. You know these about things. First, single core, single strand TRS fire. Single strand means a single wire. That means single wire. Look at here. This is the single wire and inner insulation. This is the outer insulation. That is the important of the TRS fire. But in case of VR, we have only these two things. And next, single core 7 strand TRS. That means we have one 1, 2, 3 cables. We have 7 strands is there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands is there. And here is a conductor. 7 strand means 7 different 7 conductors are, but here is only one conductor. It consisting of this is inner insulation. It is the outer sheath of the tough rubber insulation. Next, see, twin core single strand TRS cable for indoor services. For indoor services, this type of cable we are using, that is, we have one conductor and another conductor. Each conductor have the insulation, because in order to avoid the leakage between these two conductors, and these two conductors are outer sheath of the tough rubber. It consisting of again tough rubber. And next, 3 single core TRS cable for indoor services. So this is the 3 single cores. This is the core and inner insulation. This is the core, inner insulation. And these are completely outer insulation with the tough rubber. So these are the different types of the TRS cables. Next, polyvinyl chloride insulated cable. This is very much useful, highly applicable. This is the PVC, shortcut name is the PVC cables. These cables are available in same 250, 440, 650, 1100 volt grades, are used in casing, capping, batten, conduit wiring systems. Casing, capping means these are the 3 different wiring systems in our wiring area. In house wiring and in the office wiring, any wiring is there. These are the different methods. In these different methods, we are using the PVC cables. In this type of cable, conductor is insulated with the PVC insulation. So the most important thing is, so insulation. Look at here, this is the PVC insulation we are using. Since PVC is harder than rubber, compared with the PVC is very harder. PVC cable does not require cotton, cotton taping. So for VAR we require the cotton taping, but here doesn't require the cotton taping, and braiding over it for mechanical and moisture protection. And it again provides a mechanical and moisture protection. You provide the mechanical as well as the moisture protection. Right. Next, PVC insulation is preferred over VAR insulation because of the following reasons. We have some more reasons. Always PVC insulation is preferred. First, PVC insulation has better insulating qualities. This is the first thing we require. Any cable or wire we require. This is the most important property. And PVC insulation provides better flexibility. It is very flexible. Flexibility is most important in the bending of the wire. PVC insulation has no chemical effect on the metal of the wire. So it doesn't have any chemical effect. Some of the wires, VAR and TRS wires, have some chemical effect. Due to the chemical, it will lose the conducting properties. It will get some leakage. Fourth, thin layer of PVC insulation will provide desired insulation level. Generally, it's look like a thin layer. PVC insulation will provide a thin level, but it will require desired insulation. That means, so we can take an example. That means for PVC insulation layer is like this only, less like this, and VAR is high insulation is there. This is the high insulation. Compare with this is very thin, this is very thick, but this is very less, but it will provide more insulation compared with the VAR. Right. Fifth, PVC coated wire gives small diameter of the cable, and therefore more number of wires can be accommodated in the conduit in a given size in comparison to the VAR and CTS wires. Conduit means, for example, just a particular area we are using. So for this, we can accommodate more number of wires inside it. But VAR or CTS cables are very bigger cables. Here is possibility only one cable or two cables, but we can send more number of cables. Okay, comparison to VAR and CTS cables. This PVC cables are the most widely used in internal wiring these days. It's very important point. So in our internal wiring of the homes, all are the PVC cables only. In our domestic purpose, PVC cables only. though the insulation of the resistance of the PVC is lower than the VAR. Generally, but insulation resistance of the PVC but less compared with the insulation resistance of the VAR, but it affects the negligible for the low medium voltages. So but for low and medium voltages it is negligible. That means although it is a less insulation resistance, low medium voltages, although it has a less insulation resistance, but it is very applicable. Understand? So these are the very important properties of the PVC cables. These are very much useful in our wiring system. So look at here, this is the PVC cable. General look, this is the core, more number of strands is there, core or conductor, and this is the inner insulation, this is the outer insulation. These insulations are made with the PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Understand? This is about the PVC insulated cables. Next cables are weatherproof cables. So name itself, weatherproof means it can avoid any weather conditions. It can withstand any weather conditions. Generally weather conditions means we have rainy season and summer season and winter season. In this particular, depends on the season, the temperature will be varied generally. So but for any temperature it can withstand that, right? These cables are used for outdoor wiring, for power supply or industrial supply. Generally in outdoor wiring it is used. Indoor wiring there is no problem at all. In indoor there is no much difference in the temperatures, but in outdoor we have lot of temperature difference is there. These cables are either PVC insulated or vulcanized rubber insulated conductors. Any insulation is applicable, PVC as well as VAR. Suitably taped, braided and then compounded with weather resistance material. But it is here important point is there, that is it consisting of the weather resistance material. So any cable you can use, but you have to use the weather resistance material. This is important thing. And these cables are available in 240 415 volts and 650 1100 volt gradient. So this voltage gradient is common for the every cable. These cables are not affected by heat or sun or rain. Okay, these are not affected by heat as well as sun or rain. Understand? These are the weatherproof cables. Weatherproof cables has a particular property, that is weather resistance material, right? Next is flexible cords and cables. Flexible cords and cables. These flexible cords consisting of the wires, silk, cotton, plastic covered. It consisting of the same conducting wires, but these are particularly it having the silk and cotton or plastic covered. So these are covered with the three things. Plastic cover is popular as it is available in different pleasing colors. Plastic color is most popular in the silk or cotton or plastic. Plastic cover is the most popular, and it consisting of, why it is popular, it consisting of the different colors. Flexible cords. Cord is nothing but a wire. Don't think too much about this. Cord means a wire. Generally in computer technology, in the hardware technology, we are calling the wires as cords. Cord. Flexible cord have tinned copper conductors. Itself, these are made with the tinned copper conductors. It's like a tinned copper conductor. Flexibility and strength is obtained by using the conductors having large number of strands. So these having large number of strands, particularly large number of strands means like this. This is the particular cable. It consisting of the more strands like this. More number of conductors inside it. Those wires or cables are used as connecting wires, such purposes from the ceiling rose to lamp holder, ceiling rose to lamp holder, and socket outlet to the portable apparatus such as radio, fans, lamps, heaters, etc. These are called particular flexible cords and cables. So generally, you have a heater is there. We have a heater. The heater is like this. This is the heater, and heater consisting like this. But if you observe the heater wire is very thick wire. Heater wire is thick wire. That is the flexible cord. Because bending is easy, and it consists of more number of strands. The flexible cord used household appliances are available in various sizes and in various thickness of coating, as very thin, medium, thick, very thick, extra thick it is available. So these particular number of sizes are available, thickness is available. Understand? So this is about the flexible cords and cables. Most important, it consisting of the large number of strands and made with the tinned copper conductor, and it consisting of the plastic cover. Right. Next, XLPE cables. So look like it is consisting of the more number of chemical reactions. It consisting of the more number of chemical reactions. Here, PVC and XLPE are built of insulation made of polymers. So by using the polymers, we will get these insulations. Look at here, made of the polymers. So from the polymers, we will get the PVC and XLPE, both cables. Polymers are substances consisting of the long macromolecules. So it consisting of the long macromolecules built of the small molecules or group of molecules as repeated units. By using the number of units, we can use it. These are divided into homopolymers and copopolymers. Generally, these are divided into, these are the chemical words, homopolymers and copolymers. Homopolymers are built by reactions of the identical monomers, and copolymers are built at least two different kind of monomers. Right. The mechanical properties of the polymers: tensile strength, and elongation, elasticity, and resistance again is the cold depend on the chemical structure. So these chemical structure only, the tensile strength will be increases. Elongation means increasing of length. Elongation and increasing of length. Elasticity, you know elasticity, resistance. All these increases due to the chemical structure. Their resistance against the external chemical influences, acids, bases or oils, together with their electrical and thermal characteristics. Okay, the resistance, they can withstand the resistance. It can withstand the chemical influences, does not affect, and acids and bases or oils, together with their electrical and thermal characteristics. It consisting of the electrical and the thermal characteristics, or the decisive factors. These are the decisive factors for the usefulness of the cable. So these XLPE cable, any particular can withstand any particular chemical reaction and sheathed with these materials. So these materials are made like this. So by using this all chemical reactions, it can withstand all the chemical effects. So these are the XLPE cables. The construction is like this. This is the 4-core XLPE cable. This is the 4-core XLPE cables. But these are made with the aluminum conductors, and these are made with the copper conductors. Right. Next, multi-stranded cables. Multi-stranded means, again I am explaining, strand means number of more conductors. A cable consisting of it is a single conductor but more wires here. But single strand means it is only single like this. It is a wire single, more conductors, more small parts is there. Right. Multi-stranded cable have got the following advantages with respect to the single solid conductor. Compare with these are more advantages. The multi-stranded cables are more flexible and durable, therefore can be handled conveniently. So it is bending of this particular single strand is very difficult, but we have more number of strands, then it is very simple. The surface area of the multi-stranded cable is more as compared to the surface area of the equivalent single solid conductor. It consisting of the more surface area. So heat radiating capacity being proportional to the surface area. So whenever it will radiate to the atmosphere is very easy, but the radiant is very difficult from this point. Right. Skin effect is better as conductors are tabular, especially in case of the high frequency. Skin effect means generally, so for AC supply, for any AC supply, high resistance on surface compare with the DC supply. So sorry, low resistance. So simply skin effect is nothing but the large number of conductors formed in the only the surface area, because less resistance on surface and more resistance in the more resistance in the outer part, that is very less, right? So these are the importance of the multi-stranded cables. So single strand is like this is the insulation and this is the conductor, insulation and conductor. This is the insulation, we have more number of strands, here also the more number of strands. Okay, this is about the multi-stranded cables. So these are the different types of cables using in our daily life. Apart from this, the most used cable is the PVC cable. Okay, thank you.